To me, younger energy is important because people who have that learn the fastest. They are eager for information, for knowledge. Two is adaptability. Is very important because the markets will change on you. You will constantly end up in a point where you have to evolve to a different level in 2 or 3 years' time and figure out where you should head. You have to be able to make bets. The third one is more of a cliche, I'm afraid, but it's vital, which is just brightness. You've got to be bright. You've got to have common sense, practical wisdom, as I call it. Because you can have a lot of theoretical skills, you can be very good academically, but unless you can translate that into practical, hands-on experience on the ground, it's actually hard to go to the next step because you're not able to translate your ideas, you're not able to translate strategy into execution. And businesses, I always believe, are virtually 80 to 90% execution and only 10 to 20% strategy. I think we all make tremendous mistakes in hiring. I look for somebody who is going to show me that he and she really wants to do this, has a fire in the belly for it, is really interested in driving to the next level, is really going to work hard and really going to give it their best shot. I look for people who perhaps can deal with failure. Who have dealt with failure and learn how to come out of it and bounce back even stronger. Because that's a great learning. I always probe to ask people, what is the toughest time you've been through? What did you have to do during that tough time to adapt? And I always think about that. Initiative. Do you think out of the box? Do you take the initiative? Show me, have you done it in the past? Show me when you went out of your domain, out of your area, to do something different because you felt it was worth doing or you felt it was worth taking a risk. I was the beneficiary of one of the great companies of the world, right? GE, which is known for leadership development around the world, has produced sort of more Fortune 50 or 100 CEOs than anybody else. So I was the beneficiary of that, and so a lot of what I'm saying really comes out of that. I think the ability to have a global mindset and constantly raise the bar, raise the status quo, and constantly search for a better answer is something all of us as leaders have to have internally. We have to constantly be willing to, throughout what we learn something new. In our industry, technology changes so fast. You may, as you grow older, feel you know it all, and that is a fatal error. I do think for young leaders, I would say, learn as much as you can. Go outside your domain. Go to external sources, learn as much as you can. Peter Drucker said it well, the only leader is someone who has followers. That's the only definition he could find. So he found leaders who were reclusive, who were popular, who communicated well, who were great strategists, who were great executioners, and rarely all of them together.
That's true.
So find your own way, find out what your strengths are and build on them.